Encinitas, California at a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, little over 2,000 square foot property. Sits up on a bluff at the end of a cul-de-sac, and I've got a couple surprises I'll show you. I think you'll appreciate, but gorgeous property. And you know, one of the best things about being close to the coast is smelling the ocean air. You just can't beat it. You can see this has a real Santa Fe feel to it, which you'll see more of as we go through. You can see lots of windows, all upgraded. This right here, door to the right, is the pedestrian door into the 2-car garage. And let's go check it out. And here we are. Look how beautiful. Saltillo tile. Beautiful fireplace for those chilly winter nights. You can see freshly painted, vaulted ceilings, and lots of light and bright. You can see all vinyl, newer windows and doors, and opens up to the dining room as well as the kitchen. Kitchen has been recently remodeled with granite countertops, new hardware, has a Thermidor 4-burner gas cooktop, of course all stainless steel appliances, a nice garden window, and nice tile for the backsplash. Really, really well done. And like I said, different vantage point now from the kitchen, but how great. You can have a TV over there, and family and friends are enjoying themselves all in one large area. And you can see so much light here, so many windows. So that takes us to what would be the laundry room. Lots of cabinet space. Now we go into the primary. Let's start with the bathroom. Really nice. And you can see oversized primary bedroom. Again, 10-foot ceilings in here, which is great. All throughout, they have the new vinyl windows. Actually has a sliding glass door out to the back patio. And also, as you'll see, has a, look at the windows. Another sliding glass door to the front patio. And then we have, of course, the closet, which is huge. Can never have enough room for a closet, right? Or can never be too large. Anyway, very well done. Different vantage point here, really large area. You could have a sofa in here, a desk. Let's take a look at the other bedrooms. Like I mentioned, this particular, the main house has 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. So we've seen the primary. Now we're back into the living area. We'll go down the hall and look at the first guest bedroom, which is nice that they're separated from the primary. Again, really nice. As I mentioned earlier, hardwood floors in the bedrooms. Look how great. And again, a door to the front patio and another window. All right, now let's go back into the hallway here and take a look at another guest bathroom. This particular one has, again, look how nice the decor is, the tile work, gorgeous, and a jacuzzi tub. Who doesn't like a jacuzzi tub? And now to the third bedroom. Oversized again, very large, very nice. Another sliding glass door to the backyard and windows, of course. Nice large closet in here. And let's take a look outside. Look at the first thing you see. When you're close to the beach, nothing better than an outdoor shower. Not only that, but you have RV parking to where you could put, well, RV, you could put a boat, you could put extra cars, what have you, and that goes right out to the front driveway. I'll give you a different vantage point when we're going around the front of the house. Now we're going to go around the back here, and you can see, I mean, large enough that if you felt you needed a pool for this beautiful property, there's certainly enough room. And look at that. What is that? We've got two separate outbuildings. Let's take a look. And on the way, a great patio. How cool is that? Covered so no moisture gets in it. And you can see there's the first outbuilding, and here's the second. We're going to take a quick peek inside. They are all finished off, meaning they do have drywall and electricity. These are empty at this time, but these could be utilized for so many things, right? This could be an office. It could be utilized as a bedroom. It could be an art studio, a yoga studio. I mean, you name it. It's really got a lot of potential. And of course, like I mentioned, it's got electricity in here, so you're really all set. Let's take a look at the other one, which is literally 10 to 12 steps away. This one has a concrete floor for what it's worth. Nice garden window, 2 doors, wall AC, but again, could be used for so many different things. Okay. That's the 2 outbuildings. Now we're gonna, just so you get your bearings, this is the backyard patio that we looked at a moment ago. And now, right here, we are back in the family room, kitchen area. Gorgeous. All right, I think next we're gonna take a look at the ADU. As I mentioned earlier, the ADU is attached. Here we're coming out the front door. Nice patio, you can see, look at how cool. Covered all the way around. Really nice area for gathering. And you can see for privacy, they have these nice bushes just to kind of separate. And this is it right here. We're gonna go on the front door, but this is where it starts. And you can see the property sits way above the street. So as I mentioned earlier, that we are at the end of a private cul-de-sac. So this is no traffic. And look at this, how charming. 1 bedroom, kitchen, kitchenette, family room, 400 square feet. Let's check it out. Bam. Fits right in with the motif of everything else. Very well done. And here you've got a little area for a breakfast table by the window. And you've got everything you need. Again, gas cooktop, 4 burner. How great is that? Lots of cabinetry, lots of storage. And then in this particular unit, this is the primary bedroom. And you've got a sliding glass door out to your front patio. There's those bushes we walked by. And the courtyard to the house. No access from this unit to the actual main residence. And this, of course, is primary bathroom for what would be the ADU. Nice tile work. So that's the ADU, and now let me show you another fantastic aspect to this particular property, and that is you have an ocean view. It's a little bit hard to see today because it is hazy. Beautiful, by the way. 75 degrees, slight breeze. That is the Pacific Ocean. Gorgeous. All right, we're going to take a look at the driveway. Here we are in the driveway, and you can see another access to the front door are these nice steps going up, and then as you can see, the garage, 2-car garage. That third door is actually been converted, but you can see that, as I mentioned earlier, the driveway goes way up here, so you've got a lot of room for parking, and then there's a gate which goes through to what I refer to as the RV parking or boat parking or desert toys or trailer, whatever goes through here. So lots of room. Well, that concludes the tour of this particular house. If you have any interest, any curiosity in what this is all about, would like to see it, have questions about this house or this area or anywhere in San Diego County, please call me. I'm Kai Bonzak, and maybe your story starts here.